What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon back, and today we will be reviewing the top 10 most expensive cards from the newest set, Scarlet and Violet Paldean Fates. Now, much like Hidden Fates and Shining Fates, Paldean Fates features those very sought-after shiny Pokemon, as well as a few extremely awesome special illustration rare cards that will surely make the top of this list, so stay tuned to the very end. You're going to love today's video. Folks, a big thank you to today's video sponsor. It is lowpopping.com, your source for investment-worthy Pokemon cards. After this video, you have to go check out lowpopping.com. It is a newly designed site featuring a massive inventory of Pokemon cards for sale. And when I say Pokemon cards, I mean truly investment-worthy grails, featuring high-end PSA, BGS, and CGC graded cards. And a lot of these grails you will not find anywhere else. And the website is very fine-tuned, so you can search for exactly what you're looking for in little to no time. And of course, you can still sell, trade, and make offers to them through Instagram or email. And they also have a buy now, pay later option, also through Instagram or email. Lowpopping.com still accepts multiple payment methods and ships worldwide. So after this video, go to lowpopping.com, check out their insane inventory. I will link the website in the description below. Let's get started on this top 10 list, starting off with the number 10 most expensive sale that I could find, and these are all auction realized prices, folks. It is the shiny Charmander here that has sold raw for $20.50 very recently. Charmander is no stranger to having a shiny holo card. I do believe it had one in Hidden Fates as well. So far, this is the 10th most expensive card in Paldean Fates. The number 9 most expensive card in this set is one of those weird gold and green full art cards. It is the Wuchien EX that has sold raw for $29 total. Now, there was also a Chien Pao EX card that came through an auction, but it ended up being relisted, so I could not put it on the list. But this one right here is the number 9 most expensive card on the list. The number 8 spot on our list belongs to this full art trainer Arven that has sold in auction for $31. This right here is a very busy special illustration rare. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, and I do believe Arven made the top 10 in the Japanese version of this list, but this is the number 8 most expensive on today's list. The number 7 most expensive card is our boy Pikachu here, the shiny Pikachu holo that has sold raw in auction for about $40. And this will likely be the most valuable shiny Pokemon card in this set. Of course, it's a Pikachu, it's no wonder why. This is the number 7 most expensive in this set. The number 6 most expensive is this Clive, which is a full art trainer card that has sold raw for about $51. And I love this card for one reason. If you look around, you can see a bunch of awesome Pokemon in the background. You got Psyduck down below, Sylveon up top there, a couple of Pokemon sprinkled in between. So there's a lot going on in this card, a lot of eye-catching artwork, and it's the number 6 most expensive on the list. The number 5 most expensive card is another full art trainer. It is this full art Penny that has sold raw in auction for about $54. And just like the Clive full art trainer, this one has a bit going on. You have an Eevee and an Umbreon existing on the same card with the trainer Penny. This full art Penny card, number 5 most expensive. The number 4 most expensive card from Paldean Fates is this beautiful Gardevoir EX special illustration rare that has sold most recently for about $79 for a raw copy. And there's not much else to say. This is a magnificent card, and it's the number 4 most expensive. Getting down to the final 3, our 3rd most expensive card is another full art trainer. This one is the Iono card that has sold raw for about $90. And it was definitely between this and the Gardevoir in terms of who was going to take 3rd place, but this one has had more sales for around the $90 mark, so I put it in 3rd place. But Iono never fails to impress in these Scarlet and Violet sets, as it's usually at least the top 3 most expensive. The number 2 most expensive is this special illustration rare Mew EX that has sold most recently for about $127.50. And this is just a very whimsical card And people love Mew, and I do believe this is a shiny Mew featured on this card, which is why it's the number 2 most expensive overall. Before we get to the number 1 most expensive card that you probably already know what it is, let's go over just a couple of honorable mention sales. Here we have a full art Nimona that has sold in auction for about $18.50. And then we have this full art shiny Mew EX that has sold for about $19.50, which leads me to the number 1 most expensive card. It is, of course, the Charizard EX Special Illustration Rare. That earlier this week started out very hot and heavy, selling for about $330, but the price of this raw card did not hold up, as a few days later, you can buy this card right now for about $180. But nonetheless, it is the most expensive card in this set. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sure sooner than later we'll be seeing a couple of these cards coming through the graded market. We'll see what they fetch as PSA 10s and CGC 10s. But until then, I thank you so much for watching. Give the video a like on your way out, and don't forget to be a subscriber. Help me get to 30,000 subs. I would really appreciate it. And that's all I got today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you all in my next one.